We still have the original road grader that was used to build the roads at Red Rocks. They were most likely learning how to graft apple trees.
This is the same way it looked pretty much in the 30s.
The Denver Mountain Park System is a series of parks that was established in 1912, which is amazing because that's 4 years before the National Park Service was established.
There are over 14,500 acres in 5 neighboring counties. Majority are open to the public for picnicking and other activities.
We have places that many people are probably familiar with, such as Red Rocks Park and Amphitheatre. Evergreen Lake, many people grew up ice skating there. The Genesee Bison herd driving west on I-70 or driving up to Mount Blue Sky. Today we're standing in the Red Rocks Civilian Conservation Corps camp. It's a National Historic Landmark.
This is the traditional headquarters of our Denver Mountain Parks Operation and Maintenance team, along with our forestry, natural resources, and other ranger teams.
This is the place that housed the workers while they constructed Red Rocks Amphitheatre in the 1930s. This camp was a destination for people to come and learn skills, be able to improve their economic conditions, and be able to go back out into the workforce and take the skills that they learned here and apply them in the real world.
You know, if it worked once, it can work again. The overall vision is a stewardship campus where people can come and learn. For example, historic preservation. We have numerous historic elements in our mountain park system that require special trades that are hard to get these days: masonry, carpentry, landscaping.
There were 200 young men that lived here in 4 different barracks, and we're taking one of those barracks and turning it back into a barrack. So it'll have beds, bathrooms, and infrastructure to accommodate overnight lodging so that people can come here and have a residential experience for their workforce development. We will also have a mess hall that's been here since the 1930s. We're converting that into an education center where people can learn the classroom component of different types of skills that they might learn. This will be their base of operations so that they can go out and practice those skills throughout the Denver Mountain Parks. And this is the one that's going to be rehabilitated into barracks again. You can see that we have the windows all boarded up and covered up. That's because we pulled out the original windows for restoration. Those are being worked on right now by a historic preservation carpenter. Folks would come up and utilize these buildings for various purposes over the years. But as you can see, they've deteriorated over time and are not necessarily suitable for occupancy at this point in time.
You're seeing the original concept of an open space where there's a bed under every window and the men would just live in here as a group. This will be split up into maybe 8 to 10 individual little dormitory bunks. These floors are awesome. They're beat up, but they have a lot of character. So we're maintaining a lot of that historic character of this building by just doing a light restoration of these floors. Let's see what it looks like when it has been rehabilitated. So come on in. We're looking at Barrack 5. Serves now as the Mountain Park Operational Administrative Headquarters. When we went through our design process, we wanted to maintain that feel of an open barrack, so we have very few walls.
These are all original windows, and we painted them with traditional linseed oil paint, which is what would have been utilized during the period of occupation.
This is the floor. This floor is 1930s. Just a little sanding on it. It's a little stain. They'll look like they did in the 30s, but they'll provide the modern amenities and safety factors that would allow us to activate it for that training program. They all provide a purpose similar to what they were intended for back in the New Deal days. We're looking at about a 9-month construction schedule, so hopefully by the summer of 2027, we'll have these buildings operational. The whole mountain park system is a valuable resource to the city and county of Denver and for our neighboring communities, and we want to have them more accessible to everyone. It'll be very worthwhile for the community, and then also we think we can get some value out of it by introducing people to our mountain park system, giving them some purpose, professional, personal growth, and hoping that they can take that and pass it forward.
Stay elevated by subscribing to the city's YouTube page and stay tuned to our social media channels for more content. Don't miss our new episodes of Elevating Denver, premiering each month. Thanks for watching, Denver.